This 8-inch Disston backsaw may be the most adorable little close-handled backsaw I ever did lay my eyes on. It's got a lot going for it, but it could really use a good tune-up before it's wood-worthy. This saw was made sometime between 1896 and 1917. This can be determined by the design on the medallion. I've got the blade locked up in a vise. We're going to knock this back out here. We're going to take another block. It's a friction fit, so it should just pop off. I put this shit on everything. Now we're going to hit it with some 400 grit sandpaper. It's got some pretty nasty pitting, so we're going to be here a while. Moving on to 800 grit. Well, it's not perfect, but I would call that an improvement. And now we'll sand, file, and scrape the old coating off of this here handle. Whilst sanding, I discovered that the handle was cracked. A bit of super glue should take care of it. Well, that got everywhere. So more sanding. A few coats of boiled linseed oil, and this handle's going to be looking like $1,000,000. I'll shut those crickets up. Okay, now that I've applied the oil, I'm going back over the handle with 600 grit. That'll give it a nice soft touch and a nice sheen. The medallion's a nice aged brass, so we're going to get in there with some steel wool. The steel wool polishes the high spots while the patina is left in the low spots, so it really helps to pull out those details. When's the last time you think this guy went to the dentist, huh? The old teeth are so bad they need to be filed off completely and recut. This is done with a triangle file. Got my little wooden guide set up here with a notch cut out where I need to cut new teeth every 1/16 of an inch. We'll hit the back with a bit of steel wool because I don't want to sand off the maker's mark. This also keeps the back a little darker than the blade, adding some contrast to the saw. Now in order to put the back back on, we'll clamp the blade up. And we do about 1 inch at a time here. And then we slide this thing right on there. This is a brass mallet, so there's no worry about hurting the steel. I'm going to switch it up for this last stretch. There she is. This device is a saw set. Basically what it does is offset your saw teeth so that when you're making a cut, sawdust doesn't get caught in the teeth and cause your blade to bind. So you just set this on the blade, it'll rest there like so, and you squeeze this lever to engage the plunger. Everything's all done and looking good. The only thing left to do now is put it back together. Now you could stop at just oil, but as a finishing touch, I like to add a little bit of feed and wax to the handle. It's going to give it a really nice shine. Well, I'm quite happy with the way this looks, but is it wood-worthy?